A day of mourning and of seeking answers as residents in one Santee neighborhood try and process what happened on their street. Federal investigators turned their attention to fact-finding and what caused a small plane to go down. And tonight we are also learning more about the victims. KPBS reporter Matt Hoffman is live in Santee at the scene of the crash to provide us with an update. Matt?
Yeah, Maya, we are out here at the scene of that deadly crash in Santee, and NTSD federal investigators are out here conducting their investigation of the crash. Actually, if you look here behind me, they're actually removing a bunch of debris from where that plane went down and hit a couple of homes. Officials say they want to collect radar, weather, and air traffic communications, as well as the pilot's medical records. Those who lost their homes and have family members in the hospital are still trying to come to terms with what happened here.
Oh my God, a plane crashed into this UPS truck and into this house right by our neighborhood.
My first reaction was, this can't be real.
Is anybody in the house?
James Slaff-Gruel's parents were sitting inside their home watching TV when the plane and the ensuing fireball came ripping through their home. Neighbors who heard the crash came to their rescue, pulling the couple from the burning house.
The people who risk their lives to save Mom and Phil, I have no words. You just cannot say thank you enough. Thank you isn't enough. These people just risked everything for people they don't know.
The couple were taken to UC San Diego Medical Center, and their son says they are conscious and talking after suffering third-degree burns, but he's worried.
It's the emotional side that you are kind of unsure about. You don't know how somebody is going to react to all this once, the shock finally wears off and they see their house like this.
The plane crash killed 2 people, the pilot and a UPS driver who was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Federal investigators are trying to determine what caused the crash, but we know from air traffic recordings that the pilot, who's been identified as Dr. Seguda Das from Yuma, Arizona, kept climbing and then descending his aircraft.
Low altitude alert. Climb immediately. Climb the airplane. Maintain 5,000. Expedite climb. Climb the airplane, please.
Then there was the impact, which neighbors described as a loud boom followed by shaking.
I was able to see my house from the backside, and that's when I knew right away that it was a total loss. Obviously, it was pretty traumatic. Cody and Courtney Campbell live in the second house that was completely destroyed. They were both out of the house and at work when the plane crashed, but Cody was supposed to be home early and his wife was unsure at first if he was safe. Just by chance, Cody's mom picked up their 15-year-old dog that morning, likely saving its life. The couple were just married in May and moved in here a few days later. Sometimes working from home, they know this could have had a much different ending. With all luck, we'll be able to put some of the pieces together. But most importantly, like I said, we could be doing much different interviews with us right now. And
those things aren't important.
Yeah.
To get them back would be amazing, but in the end, this is all that matters.
Yeah. The Campbells and others impacted by this tragedy say they are so grateful for the community support as they work through the process of rebuilding their lives.
We hear you all, and we're super thankful.
Yeah, and that young family is now having to try to figure out where they're going to stay for the foreseeable future. Obviously, they can't return to their home. It's one of the 2 that were completely destroyed. Another 10 were damaged by debris. Now, as far as this federal investigation, the NTSB says a preliminary report is due in about 2 weeks, but the full scope of the investigation will take anywhere from 12 to 24 months. Here in Santee, Matt Hoffman, KPBS News.